Hey, thanks for tuning into my channel again. This is my second video on ICAN Cycling's F935E carbon mountain bike wheels. Watch the first video to see the specifications on the wheel and see me do a complete inspection on these wheels, which checked out excellent. I gave them an A grade. Everything I checked was spot on. I think these are going to be great wheels. So today I have my mountain bike in the stand and I'm going to switch out and put these wheels on the bike. And then I'm going to take them for a ride and see how they go. I'm also making this video to let you know that ICAN Cycling is offering to viewers of the Jim Langley channel a 5% discount on these wheels, the F935E. That's a discount of approximately $28 right now. And all you need to do is use the coupon code Jim Langley, which is my name. So there you go. That's a nice perk from ICAN Cycling. Okay, so I got the front wheel on, got the tire on, got the rotor on. That's set up, ready to go back on the bike. Now I'm going to do the rear wheel using the same tire that was on the rear wheel before. Put some gloves on because the sealant can irritate the skin sometimes, especially if you work with it a lot. I'm going to put the cassette on first. Put a little lube. On the splines because the cassette tends to sort of mushroom over the edges of the splines if you don't lubricate it. It'll do it even if you do lubricate it, but the lube helps and helps make sure that you can get it off. You could take the cassette off as one piece, but when I took it off it got stuck, so I had to take it apart. You want to pay attention, make sure you get the right spline. Line the cogs up exactly right. And put a little lube on the threads because they're pretty delicate. You start this by hand, the lock ring on the cassette. I like to advance the cogs, try to turn them against the edge of the spline so they're all fully stopped. And you can use whatever kind of tool you have. This Park tool is a nice one because it has a handle built in. You get it good and snug by hand. And if you have a torque wrench, this says right on it 40 Newton meters, and I have a nice Park torque wrench. 40 Newton meters is a lot. Let's see if we can do it. Hear it? There you go, 40 Newton meters. So now the cassette's installed. Now we could put on the rotor now, but it's better not to put it on until we put the tire on, because if we leak any sealant and it lands on the rotor, then we're going to have to clean the rotor. So we'll put the rotor on after we put the tire on. So this tire is a directional tire, so I always check about 6 times when you put them on to make sure you have them going the right way. So this tire goes down the road like this. So this is correct. And put the tire on. Taking your time. put the tire on, make it easy, or as easy as you can. You want to get the bead in the middle. See how it's in the middle all the way around? Now we're going to put this section on last, so we'll rotate that around. I'll work down here so you can see. And we're going to put the tire on most of the way, leaving a spot right here to put the sealant in. This is endurance sealant, orange seal. It's about 4 ounces. So we're going to pour this in. Try not to get it all over the place. Now we can rotate the wheel. The sealant will go down inside the tire. I actually don't need that peg, I'll bring it down here. Then if we work the tire up towards the top, it should pop right on. And it did. So now I've got my air hose, and we'll see if we can get some air in this thing, get it to seat. The tire's a used tire, so if it gets stuck together, it's starting to go. There we go. It's pretty good. It's not quite seated. So when the compressor stops, we'll have a little more air. Very small compressor, pancake compressor. There you go. Now the tire's fully seated on both sides, so we'll let it spin a little bit. Let the sealant find any holes. Looks pretty good. Shake it around a little bit. All right, that looks pretty good. So now we can put the rotor on, but we'll clean off the wheel a little bit just to make sure we don't transfer anything to the rotor. All right, happy with that. All we got to do is put the rotor on. So when I took the rotor off, I put it to the side. I made a mistake there. I shouldn't have touched the rotor, but I just touched it for a second. I'll carefully hold it by the inside. Make sure we start the screws. Don't cross thread them with the first few threads start. want to make sure I have them in. Not crooked, straight. So now that they're set up, we can speed it up because they go in quite a ways. Then these you torque to, and I have a nice Park torque wrench, multiple sizes, so I can set it to 6 Newton meters with a T25 bit, and then I can torque them. See how you go opposite bolts? You sort of walk around. Okay. There's the rear wheel. We'll fine tune the pressure. There's the front wheel. There you go. Ready to go on the bike and ready to ride. So. A sweet set of carbon wheels like these ICAN F935Es make any bicycle ride even nicer. I'm on a popular Santa Cruz loop that starts with flowy single track and then goes vertical for a while with some roots and rocks before dropping down open fire roads through Wilder Ranch. These wheels are built to last. ICAN makes the 532 gram rims in-house with Toray carbon fiber and hand laces the wheels with 32 Supreme 14 gauge spokes with brass nipples. The spoke pattern is cross 3 all around. This makes for a rugged and reliable wheel set that weighs about 2,000 grams. If you're looking for lighter hoops, ICAN has those too. The ride quality is great. The wheels get up to speed with ease and roll fast and smooth on the Novatec hubs, while the 34mm inner width carbon rims give you a nice footprint on the trail for the turns, plus offer compliance over the rough stuff too. Now that I've inspected, set up, and ridden these ICAN F935Es, I would say they're a high quality set of wheels with excellent power to the ground, stability at speed, and maximum lateral stiffness for confident cornering and control on all types of terrain. They're a nice choice for all mountain bikers looking for a great upgrade at an equally great price. Well, that wraps up this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.